Hey, what's up, gang? Ernest O'Dell here. How y'all doing this Thursday night? Ken Walls is having his Grow Live Academy group meeting at about this time, 8 o'clock, I think, on Thursdays. And I'm having my GDI Power Team training and Q&A at this time, same time. Want to say welcome to everybody. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. Just put your comments down below this video in the comment box and let us know where you're attending from and where you're watching from. I got some toys. I'm going to show you guys how to plug in some toys tonight. If you have a blog, hey Paul, what's up? Paul is over in one of our digital marketing agency groups. I was introduced to Paul here about a month ago. So you're from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Valdosta, or Douglasville? I used to live in Douglasville. Used to work down in Buckhead. Yes, I've been going live, Paul, for some time. I just kind of laid off, for a while. I hadn't been going live on a real regular basis. And I figured, well, I'll start going back live again and start training my team. I'm broadcasting over into my timeline here. 1, 2, 3 groups, 3 of my YouTube channels, and 1 of my Twitter channels, Twitter Periscope. So yes, Paul, I am a firm believer in doing live streams and being interactive with people. And I sent out the invitation to several people earlier that could attend. And let's see, I'm over here on the moderator. This, that stream right there, that's my other computer. That guy right there, that's me. No, you're not seeing double. Oh, yeah. So I use my other computer over here to monitor the comments and put them up for anybody that has anything to say on the comments so they can share. And what we're doing tonight, I just kind of wanted to share some of the toys that I call them toys, but they're not really toys. They're ways to monetize your blog and your website, because I have been known to do a little bit of code hack into my landing pages. Let me see. Let me get over here on all-in-one, just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll get over here and share my screen over here on the moderator side. This little tool over here. See, I need to get over here and make sure that is muted. Yes. So so I don't get double feedback. This little bar right here, that's the add this plugin that not only can you plug it into your lead capture pages for whatever you're promoting, but you can also plug it in over here on your blog, if you've got a blog or a company website, okay? And one of the things that I wanted to share with some people tonight is right here. See, I'm getting some double feedback. Let me get over here. Turn off. Stop sharing. Get back to share the screen and turn off the share audio so it doesn't come through. But this right here, I wanted to show you. Plugged in a widget for the Amazon banners. Now, I know a lot of people are into Amazon marketplace, Amazon stores. This is just a simple little Amazon affiliate plugin from books in different categories. And you can go into the back office of Amazon and pick up the code for electronics, books, clothing, whatever, and plug it into the custom widget, custom HTML on your blog and have it come up in a section. And I wanted to share that with people tonight. You can also plug this in, subscribe to your website with the subscribe to plugin. And of course, you got your search barrel at them, recent posts, and of course, your recent comments, archives, and categories, and your tag cloud, and your meta tags, of course. So what I wanted to do is, kind of highlight this toy that you could plug in. And a lot of people know this, especially if you've been into blogging any time. You can monetize your blog with reviews of certain books and then put a link to them over here where it just opens up in a new tab. Or you can have it open up in the same window. It would go off page, but I've got this set where it opens up in a new tab. This is from Jeffrey Gitomer, The Little Red Book of Selling. I have a copy of it over here. There are books in here from another Jeffrey Gitomer book is Go Live. Turn your virtual connections into paying customers. So you can make, money working with your customers with Zoom, StreamYard, as we're using here, and do recording coaching calls. So let me shut this, and close that down, okay? Go back over here. This one, just for an example, that's Jennifer Gitomer. That's Gluckaw was her maiden name. That's Jeffrey's wife. She wrote a book about sales in a New York Minute. So, I've got a lot of recommended reading up here on the blog. People can go over here and read Jeffrey's book. Scott McCain, All Business is Still Show Business, his book on iconic and create distinction and what customers really want. And my favorite from Scott McCain is The 7 Tenets of Taxi Terry. And this is Ken Wall's book, Ken Wall's Walls of Wisdom. This one here is Mark Victor Hansen and Crystal Dwyer Hansen. Their newest book, Ask the bridge from your dreams to your destiny. All you got to do is ask, and you shall receive. And this is a WordPress 2021 for beginners, because, you know, we're always looking for ways to share this out. And you make a small commission on these. You don't make a whole lot of money. You really do have to do a lot of volume, okay, to make any kind of serious money with that. But it's there if they want it, okay? Got books by Grant Cardone, Joe Vitale. I like this planner. The planner that Grant Cardone put together. It's 10X planner, so you can plan out your day. It's got some really neat pages and tools. And like he said, it's not your daddy's planner, okay? Write down your goals, schedule your day. And for a lot of us that are using digital calendars online, I still like the old-fashioned notepad, take notes, and I still like the old-fashioned planner, just like a day timer. This is basically set up for 10xing your goals. Grant has put this together, you know, quote of the day, targets, your successes, you know, write your goals down, what you've accomplished that day. So it's great tools. And then, of course, some of these other books in here from Jay Abraham, Joseph Sugarman. I've lost track of Joseph Sugarman. He wrote the ad copy for the late night infomercial on the blue blockers, if I'm not mistaken. It was Joe Sugarman. I had done a review on one of his books because I bought this book, and he wrote me back personally and thanked me for the review. So it kind of pays to reach out and, you know, stay in touch with people. I got some by Ray Edwards over here. Ray Edwards, I got his book on writing copy, how to write copy. And one of the books that I keep as a ready reference, and it's right here. Let me show it to you. This one, Hypnotic Writing, okay? And that's this book right here, Hypnotic Writing. How to seduce and persuade customers with only your words. And chapter 35, get this book. I'm telling you, get this book. It's over on viraladam.com. If you go to VIRAL, it's a secure site, viraladam.com, and get over here and punch it into the comments and paste. I'll put it into chat and highlight it so you can see it, viraladam.com. Go over there and take a look, scroll down to, let's see, third, fourth, fifth row, I think, right there. And you can get the paperback for $17.94. They do have some used copies, 39 from $2, 39 used copies from $204. Mine is kind of worn out. I didn't get Joe to autograph this when I was doing some work with Joe down there in Wimberley, but you can see that it's been through some wear, and I got some markers in it. It stays on my desk, okay? There's a lot of good. If you want to learn how to write copy, short copy, long copy for your website, get over there to your Amazon store and pick up that book. Find you a used copy over there. I put it up there not to make money off of it, because, you know, you don't make a whole lot of money off of books. You don't make a bunch. But it's nice to have the extra content, okay, next to your blog post. I'm doing reviews on the viralatom.com, okay? I'm doing reviews of business opportunities, systems and software, books, doing reviews. You write reviews on some of these Amazon sites and books, you're going to get some notice. You're going to get some traffic back, okay? People will take notice, okay? But let me show you real quick. Let me just go ahead and let me get logged in to my Amazon. We go over here and close this. Get over here and close this. And let's see, this is viralatom. So let me go over to Amazon, scroll down to get into my affiliate. You can click on become an affiliate, okay? If you already have an account as a customer, you can probably sign up under your customer account. You want to sign up on your affiliate account, just log in through your customer account. And this is going to take you into the Amazon Associates, okay? Excuse me, let me scratch my nose here. All right, we are here. And what you want to do is you want to go to your product links. You can go to banners. You can look around for different banners by category and, put up some generic sales content. Native shopping ads, you can plug in some of these native shopping ads into your blog post and put them in the middle of a blog post. That's a little bit more complicated, but let's just go to the product links, okay? And we're going to look at books and textbooks, all right? And let's just pick up something like digital marketing agencies, digital marketing agencies, okay? And we can see some books here, The 7-Figure Agency Roadmap, How to Build a $1 Million Digital Marketing Agency. Let's go over here and see who wrote this. Josh Nelson, okay. And where we would go, what I want to do is I'm going to open up my blog, not viralatom, but we're going to go over to U.S. Home Workforce and just plug this in. The U.S. Home Workforce.ws is a blog that I'm hosting on the Global Domains International servers at .ws. Let me get down here and log in. And we'll go into log in here and here. And what I'm going to do is go into Appearance, Widgets. Okay. And we are going to, we have our subscription button up at the top. Okay. So let me open up another tab and I'll show you real quick. U.S. Home Workforce.ws. And right below the synopsis, I'm using a little bit different theme over on this one from what I'm using over on viralatom. I could switch this out on the fly. I don't think I'd have too many problems with it. So here, if I want to put it just between the 4 summaries, I think I've got it set for 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go in and change that to 2 and then have everything else show summaries below it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this widget above my subscription block. Okay. I think, yeah, since I'm logged in, it's not going to show the box. So what I want to do is go back over here and take custom HTML, and we want to grab a hold of this and drag it up here and put it just above my subscription block. And we're going to type in a title for that bar, call it recommended reading. And what it's going to do, it'll put a red bar on the title with all caps in white on the back, you know, on a red background. Then I want to come back over here and I'm going to grab the code from my back office and we're going to build a link. We're not going to highlight this. You would use this if you wanted to plug it into a highlighted link or behind a static banner. But since they are providing the banners and links, we are going to have that open up in a new window and we're going to show a border. Okay. The border color is white. So let's change that to just kind of a dark gray. Or do I really want to do that? No, see that, I don't want to do that. I want to leave that white because this way it makes this easier to read. So I better leave that alone. Now, if you click in there, it's just going to highlight it, or you can click that to highlight. Right click, copy, and then we're going to come back over here to the widget and we're going to paste and save and then click done. All right. We'll come back over here and do a reload, refresh. And we've got one plugged in right here. Okay. And we got it set to open up in a new tab. If we clicked on that, or a site visitor was to click on it, it will take them over to the Amazon site where they can either buy this or go in and buy a used copy. Okay, like I said, this is just for good SEO and traffic and reviews. It's great for reviews, putting it on your site. You're not going to make a whole lot of money at it. If you sold big refrigerators, you did a review on some refrigerators and you plugged it in there, yeah, you might make a little bit more commission, but small commissions on books, you're not going to make a whole lot. Okay, so let's go back over here and let's close this. Go back over to this one, close this, and join or die. Let's take a look at that. Patrick Gilbert. Let's go beyond the agency box. Here's, it looks like an audio, yeah, the audio book, where somebody can come in here and buy the audio book. So let's take that and grab the code, build link, come over here, highlight that, right click, copy. And let's see, I want to close that. And I want to come back in here and I want to open this back up. And we're going to go to the end of the code there and hit enter, start a new line, paste, save, and click done. We'll come back over here and do a reload, refresh, F5, And now we're looking at this right here, where it's showing, it's a little squashed. It looks distorted. One is the digital edition. This one is the book. This is the download. So we go over to close this, back over here, close this, come back over here, close this, and find let's see who wrote this book. Okay, Paul Rotzer. I'm wondering if anybody has a book for digital marketing agencies that they would recommend a certain title. Okay, if you do, shoot that to me in a message. All right, digital marketing, take a look at that. Michael Branding. Let's just go ahead and take this as an example. Okay. And we got digital marketing, 6 powerful online marketing tools. We're going to get the link, build a link, and we're going to grab the banner code because they serve the digital creatives, banners, everything. Click in there, right click, copy, and go back over to custom HTML. Now, this is where it probably helps to be able to read a little bit of the HTML. You see how it's kind of squashed or distorted. I'm going to take that one out, okay, by going over here to the end of the first code. Always remember your iframe with the left caret iframe, that begins your code line in HTML, and then left caret with / iframe, that closes the HTML loop. So I want to go in here and take that and then highlight all this and cut that, take the other code that I copied and paste that in, save it, click done. That will refresh the page and republish. And now the digital version of Roadmap is taken out and replaced with Digital Marketing, the blue cover book. And it's legible. It doesn't look, distorted and pushed together. So this helps. If you see something like that, sometimes you just have to take the code out. It does help to be able to go in there and read that and be able to read your code so that you do know. I can take that and put that there. And let's save that. Click done. All I did is I took all the extra spaces out of it, reload the page, and we still come up with 2 ads. Now we've got enough room in here. I could set the cells on this to be a little wider, to show 3 or 4 wide. On a different resolution screen, like on a 15 or a 17-inch screen, you're going to have a different resolution. These are responsive WordPress blogs. You might see 2 of them in a column down. You might see 3 wide. You might see them 2 wide. On some posts, you might see them only 1 column wide going down, because if the columns and the cells on these WordPress blogs are not set to equal parameters, you'll get different resolutions, but they're all responsive either on a device, like a mobile device or laptop or even a big desktop. If you're on a bigger screen monitor, like a 32-inch monitor or a 27-inch, you're going to see a little bit different spacing. Okay, now let's go back and close this and close this, do a new search, and let's type in the topic copywriting, not copywriting, which is the copying of rights of intellectual property. That's a different copywriting. You know, you can, get books on that, but what we're going to do here is we're going to put a space in there, and we're going to put a W, and we're going to, copywriting or add copy. Add copy, books on add copy, how to write add copy. And here's one that I showed you earlier about Joe Sugarman, his book. It's over on borrowlatham.com. I got it plugged in. Okay. So let's close that. Copywriting secrets. Everyone can use the power of words. And that's by Jim Edwards. And I have some of Jim Edwards' books. Russell Brunson did the foreword on Jim's book. So I've got that plugged in over on borrowlatham.com. So let's go over here and build a link. Because if you're going to be writing short copy or long copy for a blog or for a sales page or for a lead capture page, sometimes you need to read somebody else's work and books on, some of the triggers. Okay. So let's copy that code and then come back over here. And I want to put this in the natural progression of order. Do a return, click, and let me take that code, save, done. We'll republish it to the blog back over here. And let's do an F5 on the top keyboard to reload the page. And now we've got 3. Now it won't go 4 wide unless I set the cell to go out expansive. On this particular monitor, where I've got the moderator's monitor, I think it's a 19 or a 20 or a 21 inch. If I was working with a 27 or a 32 inch, I could probably get that to go out 4 images wide, maybe even 6. All right, so let's close that. And let's close this right here. And then let's go over to Grant Cardone. And here's his 10X rule, sell or be sold. I got every one of his books. How to create wealth in real estate. The closer's survival guide. This is real handy if you're in sales, if you're selling cars or selling digital services. Has, objections and rebuttals. Learn to close and you'll never be without work or without money. Okay. How to get inside people's heads with the right close. So we want to take the code for this, grab, build link, And we're going to come down here and see the preview of it. That's the closer's guide. Copy that. Come back over here. And we're going to go all the way to the bottom of that last iframe. And we're going to put in the fourth. Now, it's reading each one of these insertions between the iframe and the / iframe as one long line of code. So if I was to take this and open up WordPad, I can show you on full screen, turn the word wrap off, right click, paste. You can pretty much see that it's all one line of code. Right there. So it does show up, you know, when it's properly coded as one line of code. So I can copy that if I wanted to. And I'm not going to save that, but I'm going to insert it right here, because when it puts the, it does, it puts a few spaces in there. So what I do is I go in here and take out some of the dead space, and I bring it up where the two carets are right there against each other so that they're properly coded. Hit enter. Now I'm going to put a fifth link in there. I'm going to close this, come back, and we're going to get sell or be sold. Grab the code to that. And we see the preview. Click inside there, copy it. Go back over here. I'm starting the fifth. And now we're going to start the sixth. I'm going to close this. Go back over here and close this. And now we're going to grab the code for the 10x rule. And you can do this with just about anything you want to sell, okay? I'm going to click in here, copy, and back over here, and paste that in right there, and save. And click done to publish. Go back over here, and let's do reload. And now you'll see that I've got 6 images up here, and they all open up in a new tab so that they don't go off page when somebody's on your blog. There's the other one for sell and be sold. Now, let's say we want to put in another, you know, electronics category, custom HTML. This is recommended reading, okay? So let's go back down to another custom HTML right here. We're going to hold our left mouse button down on that, drag this, and then use our scroll wheel to come back up. And we're going to put it just up underneath our recommended reading. And we're going to say computers and electronics. Now we're starting another category, and what I'm going to do is close this, and we're going to come back over here and close this. Now, in the back of our Amazon affiliate, we're going to search in computers, tablets, and components. You can also look into electronic components and home audio. Okay, but let's start with computers, tablets, and components. And let's look at laptop. Enter. And we see some HP 15-inch. Got some Asus laptops. Acer. Let's look for MSI laptops. Okay. This 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabyte solid state drive, an i5 10th generation Core i5 processor. So, you know, we would take the same thing, build a link, and we see it's got about the same width as the other. We're going to take that. We're going to open it up in a new window and show the border. Right click, copy. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to paste that into the first block. And we're going to click save, done. Come back over here and hit reload. Now, what you're looking at here is recommended reading, and then underneath that, you've got computers and electronics, okay? You could set up your category over here of ads. You could call it laptops, okay? You can start another one for desktops. You could get into electronics and speakers, turntables, boom boxes. But here I'm just kind of making it generic, you know, computers and electronics, okay? So come back over here and we're going to close that. We're going back to our computers and look for MSI. We've got the Leopard gaming laptop. I like MSIs. They are really super fast. The GeoForce i7, you know, for programming or doing live streams, I'm telling you, this computer right here, it's got a 144 hertz screen on it. So, you know, I like that. You get a little bit better commissions on electronics and big refrigerators and appliances and stuff like that. I don't know if Amazon is selling cards, but let's do this. Let's get the code, build a link. Okay. And there's our preview. Highlight, copy, come back over here and open up our custom HTML, go to the end, hit enter, start a new line, and I'm going to go back to that right there, and let's go ahead and save, done, reload. And now you see two laptops next to each other, okay? And let's go back over here and close this. That was our preview. Let's close this, go back over here, close this up here. And let's look at one more. Okay. Here's Core i7 MSI, the GE66 Raider. I used to have an electronics and laptop set. You know, this has got like a terabyte, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, Windows 10 virtual reality ready. This is like supercomputer in a laptop, you know. This is powerful stuff, okay? And I used to sell these on a different site. So let's go ahead and grab this, build a link. We're going to scroll down here. It says this link is served by us. You do not need to download the graphic. Just highlight and copy the HTML code provided below, then paste it into the code for your website. And we're just going to take that, copy, because it's already linked to their image. All right, we got recommended reading up here, computers and electronics. Let's go ahead and open that up, go to the end of the line, hit enter, paste, and we're going to save that, done to publish, reload. And here, you know, I'm just doing this as an example. You got 3 price points, $780, $1,649.99, and then $2,649. Okay, so I've got 3 price points. So, you know, we're going to leave that, and we're going to come down here, and we're going to get another custom HTML, and we're going to put it down below the computers and electronics, and we're going to say appliances, home appliances. All right, and let's go back to this and close that. Over here, close this, and let's go back up here to electronic components and home audio. Major appliances, okay? And let's say refrigerators. Here's a little Home Labs beverage cooler. You know, great for a man cave, don't you think? So let's go over here and grab the link, build a link. And we're going to highlight that, right click, copy, come back over here. And we're going to paste that first line of code in here. Go back up to the end of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, take that empty space out. And for just grins to see what it does, we're going to go over here and publish it and hit F5 on our top keyboard, reload the page. And now you see we've got recommended reading, computers and electronics, and home appliances. You can put, and you can do some reviews on these. You can, you know, you can actually put in some pretty fancy coding on these things. So let's take a look at that. Close this, and then close this. And some compact. Here's a big Frigidaire freestanding top freezer refrigerator with 18 cubic feet total capacity, stainless steel. Now this is something big, you know, they'd have to ship it by truck. Take a look at that, okay? This is the kind of thing you would have in your kitchen, okay? If you had a generator, or if you had solar power on an RV with, you know, an inverter that would run this on AC, you could put it into an RV. So let's get the code off of that. All right. Build a link. And we're going to grab that code, right click, copy, come back in here, and we're going to plug that into enter, start line 2. I'm going to save, click done, go back over after we publish, reload, and it's going to pop up and show right here, and it's opening up in a new tab. So you can do reviews. So if somebody was to, do a review on this, you could read reviews at the bottom of these sites where people do actually make reviews, and it has a 5-star rating on some. Then it tells you, some people put in their reviews. This refrigerator had a problem with the gasket, and the buyer would not replace it. They said it was a manufacturer's problem. I contacted Frigidaire, and they said they would replace it. I purchased it in April. So, you could say dead on arrival, great for its price. You got mixed reviews, worst appliance experience ever, reliable, we love it, good for the price you pay. You can click here and see all reviews. You could do a separate post, the blog review on a particular appliance, and then link it to a blog post, and on a future tutorial coaching session, I'll show you how to plug those in. Okay, real easy. Pretty much similar to this. Okay, so we've got that there. We're reading reviews. You can plug in a review, do a review site. So let's close this. Let's go back and go over here and close this and look for a big refrigerator, the big Samsung stainless steel dual door with the French door freezer. Okay. And remember, I'm giving people kind of like, 3 price points. This is basically for content. And if somebody did buy this off of your site, after a review, you'd make a little bit better commission on your major appliances and electronics than you would a book. Okay. But have something up there, a little bit of everything for everybody, as long as you got them categorized. Okay. So we've copied that code, come back over here to home appliance or home appliances. Hit enter for line 3, paste. And we're going to save that, click done, back over here and hit reload. And now we've got 3 home appliances on ushomeworkforce.ws. If they click on that, it opens up in a new tab, doesn't take them off page, and they can go and look at that and purchase it and have it delivered. You do the same thing for furniture. Okay. Go in here and look in kitchen and dining, home improvement, let's see. Let's see what kind of results this gives us. Okay. Home improvement. Let's go back to major appliances, none. Let's say heaters. And you got a variety of heaters here. What's another good appliance? Speakers. That would be in electronics. Okay. So let's go back over to electronic components and home audio. Speakers, go. And now we're looking at a variety of speakers. So you can kind of scroll down and see something. Bluetooth speaker. There's some Edifier powered bookshelf speakers. If you wanted to put them over there in your home appliances, you could. Or you could start a separate category for home audio, or you could put it up here with your computers and electronics. So it's kind of up to you. But you see what you can do by plugging in your widgets and monetizing your blog. So when you get your blog set up and you're starting to write on a blog, let's go ahead and close this. Come over here and log out. And I want to go back over to this here, close that, go back to US Home Workforce.ws, and we are looking at recommended reading on a live site, computers and electronics, and home electronics, okay? And then, of course, on the live site, this is where they can subscribe to our blog post. So every blog post, and this is just another widget that you plug in and make sure you get it in the proper place, people can subscribe to your blog post. So every time you make a blog post, they'll get an email notification. They can unsubscribe anytime. There'll be a link in the email where they can go back and unsubscribe, okay? And don't punch people's emails into your subscribe box. That's, that's not acceptable practice, okay? Because they could flag that and report you for spam. I didn't sign up for this. Let them sign up. Let them do it, because then it's registered to their IP. And if you put it in, you put several people in one at a time on the same IP, yeah, they can flag you and they can shut your domain down. They can put you on hold, and GDI would do that. They will shut you down for spamming. It's against their terms and conditions. So, you can run all kinds of traffic to your website. If you want paid traffic, you want run-off network, you want native ads, you want network ads. I got about 1,500 networks that I work with, that are conglomerated, and aggregated through about 3, 4, 5 different channels by aggregators. You can throw a lot of traffic at this if you want to. Now, just to give you a real quick idea, okay, here's a blog post I did over on the US Home Workforce, legitimate ways to make money with your blog. Now, on the home page, it showed 3 images wide. Here, okay, it's showing 2 images wide and a 3rd one down here with an empty. Okay. That's just a difference in the monitor. If I was on the other monitor over here, if I was doing, let me get over here on the other computer real quick. And I'll have to change screen shares. On a different monitor over here, what I'm looking at, on this computer here that I'm working off of, it's basically showing 2 columns wide on the page and then 1 column wide on the posts. Here, because I'm using a much wider angle, a larger screen, it's showing 3 images wide over on the home page, okay? But when you go to a post, it's showing 2 images wide, okay? On your pages, on the individual pages, it is showing 3 wide, okay? And if I had this plugged in with a Parallax or an Elementor, I could probably keep all this header up here. On my other pages, the ads show up on each page. If I click on GDI, this training page, it's got, you know, comments where people leave comments. I can go down here to the drop down. It's going to show these ads, okay? So it's plugged in. Once you get it plugged in on your widget, it's going to show up in all places unless you go in to set certain parameters, all right? When you set certain parameters to limit it, I could change this theme on a fly and just have it set up like Viral Atom, and give it a little bit cleaner look. But there you go. This is how you can really monetize your blog. Get with us and get on our training. If you want to watch this on the replay, send me your comments, send me your questions. I know some of you haven't been able to attend live, but you know what? People think I'm crazy because I'm sitting here talking to myself. But that's it. There's an hour. I'm going to be doing some private training with Tom Ginn tomorrow, I think, or later on this evening. We might go live. I don't know. I'll have to wait and hear back from Tom. So let me get back over here to this StreamYard. Stop saving over here. And I don't want to end the broadcast over there. I'm going to leave the studio over there on the monitor, on the moderator account. And then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to log out of my Amazon affiliate and close the blogs down over here on the other computer and come back over here. And like I said, you can plug these into some lead capture pages, but you know, you wouldn't want to plug in Amazon ads over there. It's more for blogging. You could put up a review, you know, if you did a review site on one of your landing pages, and then say, you know, like, get some news and updates about this, you can do that. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments and I'll catch up with you later, and appreciate you stopping by. Thank you again. This is Ernest O'Dell and the GDI Power Team training Q&A. Didn't have too many questions, but I hope I've given you some answers and piqued your interest where you could do this. This is the Viral Atom, viralatom.com, viralatom.com. This is the website that I was highlighting tonight with those ads on it, okay? And then, of course, the ushomeworkforce.ws. So we're going to call it an evening. It's been about an hour and 5 minutes, and we'll see you Saturday evening, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. Have a good night.